It's another week. Let's talk about the content. Greetings and salutations. My name is Deltran, helping you guys build killing machines so that you can dominate in PvP and special hero maps. If you need a little help earning all the orbs, feathers, and heroes that they throw at you every week, go ahead and consider subscribing. So first off, I am so sorry that I'm starting off the week late. I wasn't feeling well earlier in the week, and it was pretty bad. All kinds of nasty things. I'm feeling rather well now, so we're getting everything on track. That does mean that it's going to be a slightly shorter week content-wise for me then. I was originally planning on having a Drog build video for Tuesday. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a video on Tuesday. Well, this video is coming out on Tuesday, but I don't consider these real content videos. I like how it's just a nice casual flowing talking about the week and stuff like that, but I don't really consider this to be huge content for you. This isn't something that I do, just randomly blabbing. There's other channels to do that, and I don't expect you to come to me for the exact same thing that you can find pretty much everywhere else. But I do like the casual nature of this, and I like being able to tell you what's going on, so, you know, I think that this is going to stay a thing, but I don't consider it real content. Regardless, speaking of that, that does mean that the Drog build video that I was going to have coming out is probably going to get pushed back. Speaking of build videos, I want you to pay special attention to me constantly bragging to you about all the 5-star heroes I have. It's not me bragging about all the 5-star heroes I have. I'm going through that list because I'm going to ask for some of your help here in just a little bit. I was going to do that Drog video, and I think I'm going to try to schedule it for next week because he was one of the two big surprises that I had on my defensive team that let me over. I lost count because you can't really count. You can only see the 10 most recent ones, and I saw that list cycle so many times. I've had over 30 defensive wins. That's the most I have ever had on any particular team, and I want to share those builds with you, specifically Drog, because I think he was a huge key part in being able to just sucker people into complacency, because I love taking a unit that everybody thinks is garbage and then putting them out there and then having you completely surprised. And I had imagined so many people want to just throw their phones whenever they lost to Drog. It sounds fun, and I want to do that video for you, but unfortunately we're going to have to push things back. I'm also working on a new format for some of the build videos. Specifically, I'm trying to come up with a new rating system for you. It's very, it's not useful to see a list of like, oh, here's how many wins and losses and draws you get. Those are all just numbers. It doesn't really mean anything. The DPT is sort of nice because it's a very localized thing, and you know specifically who you are looking for. Link down in the doobly-doo if you want to know who's in the DPT. But the idea with that is it's a lot easier to grasp. As far as something along the lines of just the vanilla wins and losses, hey, it's nice to know, and sometimes it's good to just do that evaluation, but I think there's a lot better things that we can do, and I'm working on a metric that I think will do it. It's not just one number that's like, oh, hey, they're good or they're bad. The heroes are a lot more complicated than that. When it comes down to it, you have a hero that a lot of people might just dump on, like Drog, but yet put into the right circumstances with the right set of skills even, or even without the right set of skills, just put into the right team with the right mix. It just opens up all kinds of opportunities for them, and I need a metric that shows you how you can put them into that team so that you know what that team is that they could actually flourish in. So I'm trying to come up with that. I'm hoping to have that for the middle of the week because I'm still intending to do Minerva. Theoretically, the Bound Hero battle is going to be happening with, what is it, Minerva and Maria. I don't have a Maria anymore. I summoned her, and I was rageful because I got a 5-star Maria whenever I was looking for Jenny, you know, and that was not fun. So I very unceremoniously used her as miracle fodder for a hero of mine. No, a couple of heroes. But that's, so I don't have a Maria, but I do have a Minerva, and I promised somebody in the community a while ago that, yes, I will do a build video on Minerva, and then I never got to it. And that actually leads me to another point. How I keep on scrolling and bragging about all of my heroes here. What I need you guys to do is to comment down in this video and to pay attention to the future videos. I'm going to be asking you guys what you want to see next. Now, I tend to do a few things. One, I only like to do builds on units I have, because I'm not here just speculating. I don't randomly say, oh, well, no, these numbers are high, so you should use it. No, that's worthless. You guys could do that. I'm trying to not insult anyone's intelligence by saying, oh, well, you know, these skills are the highest skills, so this is what you should use. No, I like to put everything on the battlefield, and I don't always do every single build because I don't have all the units necessary to do that, or even all the time necessary to get to the third level of every single skill. But I do like to put units through the paces. I'd like to see how they actually perform. A lot of the times that means it's how they perform within the current meta within the PvP arena, and it's also within the context of any type of special battles that are going on at the moment. So it's not like it's completely unbiased, but on the other hand, I think you're smart enough to know what a big number looks like. I would like to give you more in-depth information on these particular heroes, so I only like to do build videos on heroes that I actually have. Lucky for both of us, I have a lot of heroes. So I want you to take a look at that list and recommend some heroes. They don't have to be 5-star, they could be 4-star. I have a 4-star video on a couple of heroes that will be coming out towards the end of the month that I'm really excited for. But let me know who you would most like to see a video on, whether it's because you think they're terrible and you want to see me squirm, if you are just curious about why you can't seem to make a particular hero work. Whatever the reason is, post down in the comments what heroes you would like to see me do in the future, and eventually I'm going to start to, and if there's not too many suggestions, then I'll just do them, but if I get a lot of suggestions, which I'm hoping I do, I will be putting little cards in future build videos asking you which hero you would most prefer me to cover next, and then we can do a little bit of voting that way. So I think it'll be fun, it'll be a little bit of engagement, and it'll make sure that I'm giving you guys what you're looking for. A quick aside, the Voting Gauntlet's going on right now, and Ninian is running away with this right now, but if you are on Team Female Corrin, and you're fighting Sophia, right now, at one point in time earlier in the first day, there was a point in time where Sophia had a lead because of the way things worked out, and if you were on Team Corrin, then good for you, getting a nice little 3.1 X multiplier, because that's probably all you're gonna get. As a matter of fact, the picture should be up about now. I am on Team Corrin. Because of my illness, I wasn't able to actually keep up with it at all. But as of right now, you could take a look at my score and realize that I've only done it like 4 times, and look at my rank. So, if you're on Team Corrin, there's only like maybe 15,000 people who are really trying, who are actually keeping that ship fighting Sophia, and I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for anybody on Team Sophia. But look at it this way, you're gonna have a huge global ranking at the end, so, you know, guess it's just the give and take. Whatever. So, yeah, that's a thing. I thought it was amusing, I had to show you. Otherwise, other things that are coming out, since that Bound Hero Battle's coming out, I'm going to try to do some tactics and strategy videos based around that. And then towards the end of the week, we should be getting a new banner. And maybe it'll actually be the genealogy banner everybody's looking for. Maybe we're finally going to get back on schedule with things, even though we haven't been given a real schedule of things. I never thought that Heroes wasn't getting content. The idea that we had those calendars was nice, especially for creators like me. I planned this stuff out. Like, I actually had a video that I wanted to do for Tuesday, and I'm not going to get to because of my personal schedule that got shuffled around. But I like to plan out in advance, and I like to see things. I booted other things out for Wednesday and Thursday of this week so that I could fit in Minerva and the Bound Hero Battle, assuming that they're going to be there. If they end up not coming this week, then I have other build videos I'm going to fill it in. More than likely, Indigo is going to be one of them. Indigo is going to be one to go. It's going to be one of them. And, well, I'm not going to talk about it because I really think that Bound Hero Battle is going to happen. Outside of that, there are videos that I'm intending to do later on as far as content you might look forward to for next week. Faymeta.com is going to be updated later on, and I'm going to be looking at the current meta, at the way that things are going, and give you guys some suggestions on some different rogue builds that you could use to attack PvP Arena with. Speaking of which, I will try to remember to link this down in the doobly-doo. Strategist Master came out with a video talking about him gathering some research about what the meta is and different people who use different rogue teams in order to do things, and I want to actually come up with a video talking about rogue builds, and it's probably going to come after the PvP tutorial videos that I have coming out, which should be coming out the end of October at this point. I might be able to bump them up a week early, hopefully. Regardless, it's good to talk to people because you're talking to people and you're getting real-time data on that kind of meta, so that's a great video and I highly recommend you watch it. However, I've been able to successfully predict teams way ahead of time, and I've been able to do different rogue builds that have been just great. Some of them have fallen completely flat because getting data for this kind of stuff is terrible. It's that's why I really like FameMeta.com. If you haven't been there, you can take a look at what's out there, and he puts up notes once in a while whenever things change with every arena season closing. I'm expecting some information to be coming out at the end of this week with him evaluating everything, but he's not going to update the site proper until after the next season goes. So we're going to look at a couple of PvP videos next week for that. Go ahead and check that out. If you're having some problems with Arena, go ahead and take a look at that. I am so angry that I actually fell to 17. I had a wonderful team that I was using, and then the day that I fell ill was the day that a bunch of jerks got ahead of me. So I'm so angry. This is my angry face, obviously. Regardless, there's a lot of good stuff coming up this week. Make sure that you tell me what you want to see built down in the comments down below. My name is Deltran. Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate all of you. And until next time, take it easy.